Hello, my name is Kim Zufelt. I'm the Group Life Manager, meaning I manage the dorms and recreation here at Tongue Point Job Corps. I'd like to welcome you and take a look around at your new home. I've been here for many years, and I started here as a student in 1985 from a little town in North Idaho, and I've been in love with Job Corps ever since I got here. So I want to commend you on your decision and tell you that we are here to help you, to guide you, to support you, to cheer you on in your career endeavors. So I hope that you take advantage of everything here and have a great stay and do well and get a super job and come back and maybe work here someday.
Okay, I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and I want you to start with this prompt. I have a growth mindset about, and I want you to just write a little bit about, since you've come here, what are you thinking about that you want to set some intentions, right? You're going to set intentions to have a growth mindset about something here. Spend a little bit of time thinking about what might be challenging for you here. Will it be being homesick? Will it be making new friends? Will math stand in your way? Can you have a growth mindset about these things? And if so, how will you tell your brain to maintain that mindset? So this is just for you. I'm not going to collect this. Don't worry about spelling or grammar. Spend the next 5 minutes doing a little writing on where your mindset is at. Hi, my name is Allison. I'm your week 1 teacher. You're probably thinking, I have no idea what's about to happen tomorrow, and I want to tell you a little bit more about what to expect. Tomorrow, and really the first few days that you're in our Job Corps classes in career preparation, it's really like an orientation, kind of like the first day of college. You're going to sign a lot of forms, do a lot of paperwork, and also we want to make sure that you've got all your questions answered. You're going to go on lots of tours of our center to make sure you won't get lost. We're going to talk a lot about the classes and what to expect. And it's really important, I think, in the beginning stages of your time in career preparation to set some really concrete goals. You certainly, I bet you're thinking about all the reasons why you decided to come here. So we're going to document that in the first week you're here. We're going to write some specific goals, and I encourage all of my students to have one career goal, but also one personal goal that they're thinking about. So you might be here at Tongue Point to get your high school diploma or GED. I bet you're also here to learn some kind of trade skills, but I want you also to start to think about you as a whole person. What would make your life really great if you could improve one thing? Maybe you want to get really strong and fit and join our fitness classes and work out here. Maybe you want to learn to play the guitar. Maybe you want to learn to speak Spanish. I want you to set a goal that's really specific, and we're going to have that as kind of your anchor sheet to really ground you while you're here. Another important thing is many of my students have not been away from home ever. And it's really important for you to make some friends because your experience here at Job Corps will definitely be made all the better by you having at least 1 or 2 really good people to support you on your journey. So we're going to do lots of team building and lots of games, and we're going to get to know each other. And I can't wait to meet you.
Hello, my name is Dawn, and I'm the second week career preparation teacher. During my week, we build on what happens in week 1. In week 1, the students learn about the center, they meet different managers, and get introduced to the career success standards. And then in my week, you start practicing those career success standards. We do a lot of different activities so that you have a chance to show that you have developed those skills. If you haven't developed those skills, we'll help you develop those skills so that when you go on to week 3 and week 4, you have established those skills so you're more employable and ready to get into your vocation.
Our activity involves bullying and good communication and what not to do and what to do as far as communicating. So this is our definition.
Communication is the ability to listen actively, follow directions, and communicate with others to solve problems and accomplish tasks.
Now, with that being said,
They pretty basically are employability skills, how to get along with people, communicate, get along with people that are different than you, develop goals and career plan. All of those things that some people call soft skills that you need in order to get and keep a job. Even if you have the technical skills, you need the people skills to keep your job.
So he sees this blue van, which represents problem solving and critical thinking. Manuel was the first one to say it, so I'm going to give him one of the G dollars. and when he puts on the seatbelt, what does that remind you? Complies with center safety standard. Now everybody's jumping in. Everybody needs a G dollar. So he drives all the way up to the main gate. He sees a poster that says career readiness. And just before he drives out, the security officer says, remember, attendance and dress. And he drives off into the horizon to live happily ever after. Hi, my name is Gideon Fomokwai. I am the instructor for week 3 career preparation. And I usually tell students that week 3 is like a mighty jungle of life in which we all come to find our way. And I tell them that week 3 is a place where we come to be tall trees that go really tall, really strong, and they put their tap roots very deep to get as much minerals as possible, to manufacture as much plant food as possible, to be the best humans that can be in this mighty jungle of life.
Hi, my name's Michelle. I'm going to be your 4th week instructor. In 4th week, you can expect to go on a trade visit and learn more about your trade and more in depth about what your trade is going to present as a career. We are also going to be working on different skills like communication and public speaking and many other things, including leadership abilities and leadership styles and all of that good stuff during week 4. So after you complete career preparation, your 5th week, you're going to be scheduled into either your vocation or academics or a combination of both based on your personal needs. So if you need a high school diploma or a GED, or if you're just here for your trade because you already came in with a high school diploma or GED, your schedule will be based on your individual needs, and you can expect to be scheduled into both of those areas if you need them.
Okay, so right now, I know how you feel. Someone is behind that little partition going through your things. The point of that is not to see if you brought enough socks, but to make sure that the center is safe. And the safety is a huge focus for all Job Corps. And we want to make sure that what you brought onto the center is appropriate and safe. So that's the reason for this, and that's the only reason. So for now until the time that you leave here, you can expect that sometimes when you enter center, your stuff's going to be searched. It's just the way it is. Have what you're supposed to have, and there'll be no issues. But it's a little awkward, welcome to Job Corps, let me search your luggage. So apologize for that, but it has to happen. It's in the name of safety.
So what are some things that you think it would be good for new students to hear?
It would be great to hear coming in on the first day that you're coming to a safe environment where everyone is friendly, everyone is welcoming. Everyone knows everyone just about here, so when you come in new and they don't recognize you, they introduce themselves and they ask you a few questions like what trade you're going into, and maybe they might give you some advice. I got some advice from different people.
What is some advice, useful advice that you got that you thought, okay, good, I'm glad I heard this?
Stay focused and always remind yourself why you're here, and to just do your best. Do the best to your abilities.
So what's going to happen later is you're going to be transported down to your dorm. There are 4 dorms, 1, 2, 3, and 4, cleverly named. And Residence 3 is an independent living dorm, and you'll learn all about this week in your career prep classes. So you'll be in 1, 2, or 4. And someone will be there. You have a mentor, a student who's been here for a long time, who's going to help you navigate the hallways, and some of the dorms are kind of complicated, and they have long halls and short halls and bottom halls and top halls, and so they can be confusing. And so there's someone here to help you. You will meet a staff who maybe you've met in this room already, and they will get you started on some required paperwork. Yes, there's lots and lots of paperwork. And you're going to hear a lot of maybe don't take this to class or don't dress this way, and it is not to curb your personality or your individuality, but really there's expectations. We are an employability school, and that is our entire goal, is to make you employable, help you become employable. So the rules, they may seem like a lot at first, but it's just because they're all new. And we do require that you clean your room before you go to class, and we go through and inspect the rooms each day, and really it's about complying with the center and protecting the rooms. You know how many thousands of bodies have come through this center? Lots. So we need to make sure that the things that we do in the rooms, that we're caring for the rooms in a way that's going to preserve them for future residents, many years and years of future residents. So there's reasons for all of these rules. And again, it just seems like a lot because you're brand new, and you're kind of intense, and I know that none of you want to make an error, and we're not here, we don't all get together and say, how can we mess with these guys? It's all the rules are designed to teach and mirror employability. And being able to be compliant and respectful is a huge employability skill. So you'll see that kind of woven into all of our expectations here. Probably the oddest thing for people is that knock knock RA, and someone comes into your room. They don't always wait for you to say, oh, come on in, but they will enter your room, say, hey. Those are safety checks, and they're just really to make sure that one, you have what you need, and that you are where you're supposed to be. Again, accountability is really important to the safety and security of the center and your personal safety and security. So it's our goal that no one ever get hurt or go missing from this center, so we make sure we know where you are at all times, and that's a reasonable expectation. Okay, I want you to take a minute and look around the room. This is your input group. These are people that you all have one thing in common, if nothing else. You're all here on this day together to start your career. So look around and get to know each other, introduce yourselves, find your commonalities, and you guys are going to be spending a lot of time together, these next 4 weeks. So get to know each other and support each other, and learn how you can be stronger as a group, and your input brothers and sisters. Even though you're at the end of your 4 weeks, you're probably going to go your different directions. Some of you will have the same trades and maybe the same academic classes, but to stay tight as a group will help you be successful here, to know that you have this person to lean on when things do get hard, and there will be tough times, but I call them character building times, and so if you have someone in this room that you can reflect back on this moment when you first came in, and see the growth that you have together and in each other, I think it'll be really, really helpful for you. Okay, tomorrow morning, you're probably wondering what's going to happen. Well, first thing in the morning, you do have to get up, get showered, get ready. We'll make sure you know where everything is tonight before you go to bed. You will have someone come through the morning, your room in the mornings. Again, it's morning accountability, knock knock. They try to be quiet. They're just peeking to see who's there and make sure that everyone is there, and then they'll check again to see if you're up. And then you shower, get ready, get your room organized, and go to breakfast. Your mentor will meet you and escort you to the dining hall and make sure that you get there in time, and then take you to your career prep class. On your first day, you'll meet the career prep supervisor, Allison, and she's wonderful and fun and energetic and excited every week to see your new faces. So I think it'll be a great experience. The students tell me it's a great experience.
What is your word of advice for students just arriving on center?
Word of advice for students just arriving on center. Really, it's just important to remember that you might be here for a while, and that just accepting that and knowing that you have a lot of people around you who are willing to support you and help you out is really helpful for your mindset. It's good to keep that positive mindset and not let yourself get down.
What's the food like?
The food is not always the best. Every now and then you get a really good meal, and it's really exciting when you do. But sometimes you'll find yourself just eating cold cereal, and for some people that's your favorite thing. Maybe cold cereal is your best breakfast. So it's really up to you, again, how you take that food. They have plenty of options for you if you don't like what they're serving for the main thing, just try on something else. There's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, there's salad bars, fruit, there's plenty of other options to hold you over.
That's good. What do you do with your free time?
Every now and then you'll find yourself kind of twiddling your thumbs, but you can always go to the rec, our recreation hall. It's got pool tables, ping pong tables. There's a big gym. People are almost always playing basketball in there. There's an art room, music room, big, really well supplied gym, a theater where they're always showing movies. During NFL season, you got football on. I mean, if you just hang out in the rec, I'm sure there's something you'll find to do. So.
As you look around the center, you'll see lots of buildings, and in each of these buildings something special happens. We have administration, we have a huge rec facility, we have basketball and racquetball and pool and game room, and something for everyone. And so the idea of this program is to stimulate all of your senses, and especially your brain, and while allowing you to have fun and do things that are age appropriate here. So I want you to know that the students who are the most successful here get involved in something. They get involved in our Student Government Association. They get involved in recreational activities. They get involved in leadership, and there's lots and lots of leadership opportunities here. As a matter of fact, the center couldn't function without you as student leaders. So it's a very safe and beautiful campus, and we all work together to make sure that stays the status, and we expect the same from students. So we have staff here in these dorms all the time when you're here, and they are here to support you and nurture you and guide you and learn from you too. So you definitely play a major role in the success of Tongue Point, and of course in your success. So there's going to be times when things get really hard here. There's a social game just like high school, unfortunately, but it is the nature of this age group, of your age group, and so get involved with people who have similar goals as you. And never lose track of that goal. You came here for a reason. It wasn't to find a mate. It wasn't to, learn to test the rules. It was to be compliant and excel and to do something different. So students always say to me that they came here to change their lives, and that gate that you're going to walk through, that's not a magic wand. It doesn't happen the minute you get on the other side. It takes a lot of work and commitment and constantly reminding yourself of why you're here. And it's fun, it's fun. I do, even though it was many years ago I was a student here, I do remember vividly what it was like. And it was a real time of change for me, and exploration and opening my mind to things that I never even thought of. You'll learn things you never knew you needed to know here, and you might not even discover that until you've been gone for a long time, and then you'll think back and, oh yeah, I learned that in Job Corps. So the dorm staff, they are here because they want to be here, and that you grossly outnumber them. There's 4 staff to probably 100 students, so we expect respect, and we give respect, and we expect you to be someone who helps themselves grow, and we're here to support you in that mission.